Yes, it's your boy again, GMW exclusive. You know, you don't. It is what it is. Bang in your face, you know what I'm saying? Here now about G and you D me. That's what's up, people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, people. We're back again. I saw news on Vanguard site yesterday, which is one of the top newspapers company in Nigeria. So it's a media company. I saw a news trending on their page yesterday, and it was a bit worrisome for me. It's the comment regarding Pastor Adeboye, the comment Pastor Adeboye made in regards to female, urging Nigeria female or Nigeria women not to marry any man who's jobless. Number one to start with, I don't know what he explains or what he understands as jobless. Is he a man who sits his ass down and do nothing every day, or is he a man who's just not got a job, but he's looking for a job? Because I mean, if you're saying that, one of the few things you need to take into consideration is the number of graduates on a yearly basis. Now, where's the employment for them? There's no employment. Nigeria is a failed society already as it is. A lot of us know that. There's no employment anywhere. There's no jobs. And thousands of graduates are coming out, and there are people, there's loads of people there. The kids are growing up. Kids are leaving secondary school. Some of them are not going to university, but they need a job. There's no job. There's always a high demand of job every day, but there is no employment. So if Adeboye is now urging Nigerian women not to marry any man who's not got a job, I think that doesn't make sense. Because you as a pastor Pastor Adeboye, you can take tithes, you can take offering, you can take building fund, you can take this, you can take that from the same person who's jobless, and you don't see it as a problem. You don't see it as a problem. You take their money, right? But then you tell them, a woman not to marry them, but you take their money. It's all right for you to take their money all in the name of God. Man, that's just bullshit. That's just total bullshit. That's stealing. You're stealing from the poor. You're stealing from the needy. And now you're still coming to say hurtful things about them, or things that could actually, make them get more desperate and get into negative sort of business and negative things. So I think that is a very, very, very wrong thing for Adeboye to say. And what I would have suggest or urge him to say in that situation would actually be that maybe don't marry any man who's not got potential. Don't marry a man who you feel is not going anywhere, a man who's not got a drive, a man who's not got ambition, a man who's not got that, undying desire and that fire burning inside of him to be the person he wants to be and achieve his goals and target in life. Yes, I can understand that, but when you're saying jobless, you didn't really specify what sort of joblessness you're talking about. Because, I mean, somebody who sits their ass in their house on the sofa every day and do nothing is jobless. The man who still goes out to look for work and not get any is still jobless. So you didn't specify. So there are different kind of joblessness. Is it joblessness based on the fact that you don't want to do anything, or joblessness in the sense that you're looking to do something, but there's just no job, there's no opportunity? And everybody can understand that across Nigeria. There is no employment. There is no investment in human in Nigeria. There's anything like that is dead. It doesn't exist in Nigeria. It doesn't exist in that part of the continent. You get me? So when the pastor comes out and say that, I just think that pastor doesn't understand his place. If he understands his place, he wouldn't come out and make such negative comment. Because I mean, such comments is only going to drive the young people, the youth, into desperate measure, into having to take desperate steps. Now, some of these women that you're talking to or you're encouraging not to marry jobless men, what if they marry a man who's not jobless and the man loses his job tomorrow? Has he not become jobless? What do you expect that woman to do? Jump ship? No, man, that's bullshit. So, Pastor Adeboye, I don't dig you. I'll talk my own. I don't dig you. I don't have an issue against you. But I just don't think that statement is right. Is not right in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it's right. No. It's because, I mean, if you're talking about a different society, then I can understand it. But when you're talking about Nigeria, where there is no job, well, okay, what are you saying to the women, don't get married. Turn to slave mama, slave queen, turn to pro, turn to preco, turn to bereko, turn to this, turn to that. You know, they're going to start indulging in various negative stuff because there's no man to marry them. Because you, pastor, have told them not to marry a man who's not got a job. You get me? So if that, what I would say is, you know, another thing I would say is, if that woman is in a position to help that man and make that man achieve his goals and dreams in life, go ahead and do so. You get me? It doesn't have to be the man that raised the woman all the time. The woman can raise the man as well. You know, woman being a man's helper is not just to sit there and receive. No, but it's at the same time, sit there and push that man. Push that man to get to that man's dream, to get to that man's promised land. You get me? So don't just sit there and say, oh, you're the man, lofuri lagi. No, man, no, it doesn't work like that. You get me? When God said woman was a helper, when he created Eve, he didn't create Eve so that Eve can be jobless. No. Yes, and I know a lot of people have been saying, no, the first thing God did was give Adam a job. Yes, he gave Adam a job because there was employment, because there was availability, because there was opportunity. So he gave Adam a job, right? And the job was too much for Adam. So he told Eve, listen, you got to help this guy. So if Adam was falling short because he couldn't do all those jobs or all those chores alone, that's where Eve will come in and push Adam and push Adam. And pushing doesn't mean you're not going to do it. It just means, you know, you come out of your own comfort zone as a woman, fold your sleeves and work with your man. I mean, work. If you have to work dirty with your man, because, I mean, it takes two. Together as one, man, you're always going to overcome if you put your heads together. But then when you start doing things individually, or when you start believing that sole responsibility of some certain things in the relationship lies on the man, and that man is not in a position to do it, at the end of the day, it's just going to cause chaos. It's just going to create dissatisfaction. It's going to kill that man's spirit. Because, I mean, and I'm talking from a man. When a man is in a position to do something, or when a man is falling short of his responsibility, is not a good feeling. So don't think all those jobless men in Nigeria are happy to be jobless. No, the economy, the government, even the pastors haven't created jobs for them. But they take their offering and tithe. The government take their tax. So all of you are robbing these same people that you're talking about. So all of you are the real thief and the real criminals. And you are the sort of people that nobody should listen to. Because you take their tithe and their offering, you don't do anything for them. You, the government, you take their tax, you don't do anything for them. So you guys are the evil. You guys are the evil. And I'll say it to your face, you guys are the evil. Go to hell with that. You get me? So women, I mean, I don't urge you not to marry a man because the man has not got a job right now. Look at the future. Look at tomorrow. You know, I urge you to, if you see a man that you like, pick him up if you feel you're in the position to help him get, you know, to his dream, like I said earlier on, or if you feel you're in a position to propel him, do that. Dust him up, clean him fine as gold. And trust me, man, he's gonna stud you up with diamond all day long. So don't just go about the now. Oh, what is he doing now? Is he going 9 to 5 now? He might not get a 9 to 5 now, but have a 9 to 5 tomorrow, or even have an investment, become a CEO tomorrow. So it's not just about today. So I don't go about, oh, because he's got 9 to 5 today, it doesn't mean tomorrow he can't be jobless. So all I will say is, look for the man. If you're happy with the man treats you nice, and you can see the potential and the zeal, the burning fire, the undying fire inside of him to actually be better and be the great man he wants to be, then why not take that man? Don't let anything stop you. Don't let his situation right now deter you from your happiness with that man, or from helping that man become what you want him to be and what he wants to be. Firstly, it must be what he wants to be. Then you would always get what you want him to be. Because when he becomes what he wants to be through your help, I mean, and I know sometimes these things go sour, but that is life as well. But it's better to try than not to try at all. You get me? So guys, I would urge you, don't listen to that statement. Don't let that statement push you to go into, going into negative things or taking negative measures. No. You know, I know it's hard out there Keep your head down. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. Stay insane. Stay strong. Stay. So women, I mean, if you find that man you like out there, I mean, forget about his present situation. What you should worry about the most is where that man is going. What is driving that man? Do you see yourself with him? And if you do, forget where he is right now. Do whatever you feel you have to do, or whatever you see fit in your position to do for that man, to get that man to that next level. Do it. Don't hold back, because at the end of the day, it takes two. So if the two puts their heads together and do things as one, I see no reason why you won't succeed. Yes, life will throw their own challenges at you, but trust me, it's better to try than not to try at all. It's better to adventure than not to do anything. It's better to take a step than to sit down. So don't go about all this. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. Don't know. Where a man is today does not define that man. It is where he finished that defines him. The situation he finds himself today is not the end. No. And you women, you know how the country is. You know the situation of this country, of Nigeria, the way it is. I mean, and all these same politicians and religious leaders, stupid people coming to tell us all this nonsense are the same people that never fought for us. They are the same people that never did anything. Adeboye, for God's sake, let me ask you, when you were young, when you were in your 20s, what did you do? Was it not under your rightful eye that Nigeria turned to what it is today? What did you do? What did you do? Apart from preaching, what did you do? What did you do? All these same leaders, this one come out, man. All these people, man, they are all bullshit. Their generation are wasted. Wasted generation. Don't listen to pastor or government officials or police. All of them, I don't care. As long as you fall into that generation, all of you are wasted, man. So don't let anybody tell you any differently, man. These people are just hungry people, money grabbers, man. Because at the end of the day, they're quick to take your tax and take your offering. But what are they giving you? Nothing. And they tell you, oh, don't marry a man who's not jobless. Don't mind them. And the same government, they will come out. They will say nonsense. Oh, this generation is this. Oh, these people are lazy. Fuck all of them. Because at the end of the day, none of them done anything. They take tax from us and everything. And what employment are they creating for us? Nothing. So they can all go fuck themselves and go to hell. Sorry about my language. I'm just upset about this negative comments coming from people that should be employing the youth on positive things. Rather, they just out there saying negative things. Man, they just... I don't want to start insulting people anyway, but hey, it is what it is. It's your boy again, GMW exclusive. You know, you don't. Bang in your face, I'm out.